Hello, and welcome back to the Horror Cave. In today's video, we're going to be doing the very first ever horror news video. Now, when I found out about this news, I knew that I wanted to make a video on it because it is actually really exciting, because it could mean so many different things, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so this horror news is actually coming to us from the video game company Gun Media. If you guys are not familiar with Gun Media, they are actually the company who brought us Friday the 13th, the video game. So if you guys obviously haven't heard about that, which is it's a pretty big video game, and actually just recently, maybe a couple of weeks ago, they shut down the online servers for that game, unfortunately. But you are still able to play it with all that stuff. You can still do private matches with friends and all that other cool stuff. However, the owner of Gun Media himself, Wes Kettler, actually posted on his Twitter. He said something like, back in the mocap studio, and at first everybody was just like, okay, you know, whatever, you know, maybe they're making a new video game. Didn't really think anything of it actually becoming like a horror video game until someone on Reddit actually zoomed in to the photo, and I think that the horror community is kind of onto something with this. They zoomed into the photo and they saw somebody what appears to be wearing a mocap suit, and that person appears to be Kane Hodder. Now, if you don't know who Kane Hodder is, obviously he played Jason Voorhees from Part 7 to Jason X, and he also did the mocap for Friday the 13th, the video game. Now, I don't believe that this is actually going to be a Friday the 13th Part 2 video game, or it's going to be like a sequel to that game. I don't think they're going to be doing Jason again, like, at least anytime soon. I don't think they're going to be doing it, but that brings me into a couple of my personal theories. Now, I heard people saying that a Hatchet video game was coming out. Personally, I don't feel that's going to happen. Not that many people are familiar with Hatchet, unfortunately. For example, like Jason, you know, or Freddy Krueger. Victor Crowley isn't really as popular as those guys. However, another really interesting theory was TCM, aka Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the video game. That would be really cool and really interesting as well. However, I still really don't see that actually happening. Now, what's been rumored for over a year coming from Gun Media in terms of another horror video game is actually Halloween. Now, if this is true, that would be really interesting, seeing Kane Hodder portray Michael Myers, if he is, of course, if this is all true. But the one thing that I think people may be wondering about is if that is actually plausible, because Kane Hodder has said in a couple of interviews in the past that he wanted to portray Michael Myers. However, I think maybe Gun Media is using him to do the stunt work, which is very possible, or maybe even to portray a main character or something. Personally, I don't think they're going to be doing a video game that's not horror related. You know, Friday the 13th really put them on the map, and I feel that if they did like a Halloween video game, that is also going to boost them up. So if you want me to be completely honest with you, I think it's going to be a Halloween video game. I really hope it is a Halloween video game, because that would be amazing. But we're just going to really have to wait to see what's going to actually happen with this. Hopefully we get more news later on in the coming months from Wes Kettler or Gun Media themselves. Maybe a teaser trailer. But then again, this is in the very early stages, so, you know, we'll just have to wait and see what actually happens. Well, alright guys, that is going to be it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you guys really think this is going to be a Halloween game? Do you guys think it's going to be something totally different and original from Gun Media, or maybe another horror character? Let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.